Shalom. This is Sarbar Sarala, our last day in camp. First and foremost, I would like to give our praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call I am law, Yahweh Bashim Shah, Bashim Harukakudas Ma'amaf. Also, done to the elders and the apostles of GMS, and done to my elder as well, Ahau Masharala. Peace and blessing to my third, and salutations to the Lord for elect. This lesson is going to be going on guile and how the treatment of the Lord, ultimately, the elect, when they get exalted, Yahweh is gonna show them that there was no guile found in their mouth. So all the stuff that we thought we did wrong, that we thought we were going off on, because you have brothers rebuking you, and even them, the same brothers that could rebuke you, they could be y'all can be, talking about each other, new like idea on the scriptures, but y'all end up being the elect together, So, we all chasing for the chain. We all getting the same reward, the trophy is no bigger or smaller, So, but and of course, knowing that you might have doubts about yourself, but when you exalt it, for the elect, Yahweh outside is going to show us that it was no guile found in your mouth. So this is what the lesson is going on. I'm going to go ahead and get this is Slakia. This is First Peter's chapter 2. I'm start at verse Slakia. I'm start at verse 20. For what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with Yahweh. So come, man. And that's how the Lord worked, man. Yahweh Shai, man, the Messiah, Hamashiach, he did everything right. He never sinned. He was perfect. And of course, two-thirds of our people hated him, but he still died for our people, And of course, Esau and the heathens, it's like, what you call it? Of course, 2/3 of our people hate him, and the heathens, of course, hate him because that's going through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemashah. They don't like anything righteous, But so so kind, man. That's how the Lord works. You got to go through the fire to get your reward. You know, go through affliction, but just uh that's just how it's supposed to be. That's how it's made to be. You can't get everything easily. That's how wickedness come up. That's how vanity and greed, and all the things going along with wickedness. You get it so easily. You like it. You love it. That's just your flesh. That's just vanity. Just like how it's easy it's to get money in this society, as long as you are Eve. If you a sodomite, if you just completely are with Esau's plans, So letting your of course, going along with Jake men, let themselves be in, what but break, let themselves be that, because Esau gonna do that to them. They see a man, a Jake man, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. They see a Jake man, a lion, and they gotta break them. That's how they do it. That's how Esau is. But for the Most High, uh, He gives us affliction not to break us, but to make us stronger. So come. Verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Hamashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example. Which Yahweh Shai was an example, unto the children of Israel. that when he was afflicted by two-thirds of the people, and the heathens, Esau, you know, doing all poking him, uh, turning out his beard, and knowing that Yahweh himself knew he had to go through all that. And, everything was going to happen from that point, before that, and until that point when that was happening to him, and he still did it because he wanted to do that for his people. On top of allowing his spirit to not leave his body until he wanted to, you know. On no one can do that. I can't be shot in the heart or the brain, and allow my spirit to stay. After that, you shoot me in a vital point, I'm dead. I got a second or two. But what you call it? Well, Yahweh shot. The Lord allowed him, to stay in his body until until he wanted to leave. Until he knew it was time to leave. Shalakia. But verse 22, who did no sin, neither was guile found in him in his mouth. So come, man. Yahweh I never sinned. He was perfect, man. That's our king, That's our big brother. And no guy was finding him, but everyone hated him. But that's how it works right now, and that's how it's always worked. Cause you don't want nothing to come easy to you in these times. In the kingdom, yeah, that's different. Now we're gonna be perfect. Not be able to see no weakness, but right now we need affliction, man. But ultimately going along with the lesson, when when the man of the Lord get exalted, when the elect they get exalted, uh they gonna know that no God was found in their mouth, and that's what you, as a man, if you open to be the elect, you're the I'm of that number. I'm open to hope there was no gal found in my mouth, no foolishness, no nothing. Everything was right, and it was in the correct spirit, and of course, doing with that, you still mortal, so you are gonna make mistakes and all that, and you should be able to quickly accept that and want to be corrected, which is just being made right, rebuke, trying to be made right as long as you're doing it in the righteous sense. So this is going to the elect. Uh this is verse 4 of Revelation chapter 14. These are which were not defiled with the women, for they are virgins, being, pure, in that connotation, just meaning pure. Uh, these are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. So man, being the elect, man, following after Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, man, being glorified through the Spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai, being God's among men, you know. And with that, verse 5, and in their mouth was found no gall. So man, that's what we hoping for. We hoping to be the elect, and Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, telling us there was no gall. Simply being transformed and having a new body. Uh, you gonna know no guy was found in you, and that's just beautiful right there, and that's just raw and awesome, for there without fault before the throne of Yahweh. So come, man, in their mouth was found no guile. You may have made mistakes in your life, but of course, you do the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah will be able to change in a righteous way, So come. This is Psalm chapter 32, verse 2. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord and putteth not iniquity, in whose spirit there is no guile. So come, man. Blessed Blessed is the man that, no iniquity, no wickedness, or nothing is found. That's what we hoping that the Lord imbued us. Because we trying to be righteous, to the best of our ability. We trying to follow the law, touch commandments to the best of our ability and follow the correct doctrine, of course, going out the apostle to heart, you know. So kind of we're hoping the Lord put that in us and that we see it and the Lord tell us that would Slacky that's what that was. But so kind man, we want to have that spirit of no guile. Of course, I just like to put it out there. You'll make mistakes, and hopefully you get corrected and you correct yourself. And with that, you stepping up now. You're elevating and you just get more higher and higher. You know. To the Lord and of course in knowledge, which is, very beautiful. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that good and acceptable and the perfect will of Yahweh. And perfect will of Yahweh. So of course, you know, we I I want to be the elect, man. Yahweh Zah, Lord willing, you know, and being made perfect, through the will of Yahweh, and that no guile will be found in my mouth, and of course the way through that is I should cut off yourself from this world, spiritually, and let your spirit be in this mind, man, in the heavens with Yahweh outside at all times, man. Of course, your flesh gonna be here, but you're not gonna care about this. You're only gonna care about it on a somewhat mental uh way that you're here for a reason. You're here to pay bills, go to work for a reason. You're not just doing it for Esau. You're doing it for yourself to sustain what your family or at least yourself, and get what you need to get if it's needed at that point, and do whatever you need to do. And with that, it comes a whole bunch of responsibilities, comes a whole bunch of affliction, which you need, comes a whole bunch of a lot of things that ultimately are benefiting you, and so you can benefit the Lord by it, so you can praise the Lord even more and get stronger. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. So kind, man. We want to be that way, man. The men of the Lord want to be made perfect and have no guile in their faces. Of course, we're gonna be wrong, but we ultimately want to be right. We want to be the ultimate right ones, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Show these devils what's up. Show these heathens what's up. And show to the people what true power is and what true righteousness is. Because we're gonna do everything. Yahweh I can do. Of course, we're gonna in the kingdom as well. But we're gonna be just like Yahweh Yahweh is our. We spiritually, and physically, and spiritually, that's what really matters, because now we have the laws in the inward parts. Now we are truly righteous and we can't sin, and we truly hate wickedness, and we can deal with that wickedness, because we have a whole bunch of things. Or you'll have what IUIC, they'll say follow laws, but they can't put sodomites to death, because that's not in a 501c3 charter. They can't get away with that. So we want to do a whole bunch of things through the spirit of Yahweh by my side, but we just simply can't, But that's part of the curses. That's his affliction. And we need that though to get stronger, the hope to be like this, the hope to be perfect, and and find no guile in our mouth. Yahweh Zah. But this is First Peter chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh. So come, man. Of course, right now you're supposed to be lowly. That's how he is. You're supposed to be a little creep right now. You're supposed to be meek, and wanting to understand all this, which is just simply life that Yahweh Shai gave to us. That you're supposed to be humble, meek, lowly, and wanting to just learn, and understand more. That He may exalt you in due time. So the ultimate reward, and the ultimate outcome of all this, which is to be exalted, either being of the 1/3 or the elect. That's what you should want to be part of righteousness. You should want to be under the cover of Yahweh Yahushua, nothing else. You should want to be made perfect, You should want to get away from wickedness and be filled with peace, be filled with righteousness, and have no sin, no death on you, But kind of that'd be the that's a true prize, a true reward. That's what we want. The true children of Israel, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and speckled birds. But with that, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. And with that, I'm Shalom.